Good evening, everybody. This is Chris Likeness again, mobilitysite.com, gotzune.com, and this is the 80 gig Zune 2, hard drive based Zune 2. I'm going to do a little demonstration. First, I'm going to show you what all comes in the box, and I wanted to first show you the box differences. This is the size difference of the box for the flash based Zune 2s and the hard drive based Zune 2. Not a whole lot of difference, basically the difference in fitting the device in the box. So we'll go ahead and put these aside here. Ding ding ding. Alright, so what we got in the box, and I apologize you're not getting an unboxing here. We couldn't really wait to all day to get home to the video camera, so I went ahead and this is the 8 gig flash based Zune 2. So what we had in the box here was the sync cable in this box here. So if you like our unboxings, this is a little less of an unboxing for you. If you don't like them, then we're skipping right to it. The sync cable, just like the other. The original Zune will sync with that same cable or with the old cable, but the Zune cradle that came, or that I bought extra with the old Zune, does not work with this Zune. The width at the bottom, it just doesn't line up. So okay, we had the sync cable. What else we got besides the literature and so forth are what they call their premium earbuds, and these things rock. They're not any high-end brand like the Ultimate Ears or anything like that, but for earbuds that come with a music player, these are the best I've ever heard. This is what comes with the 4 gig model, or the 4 and 8 gig. Is the kind that have the little padding inserts on it. Big difference in sound there though. So anyway, let's take a look at the device. Oh, and it came with different size inserts for these premium earbuds, just like some of your high-end earbuds that you can buy, like I mentioned earlier, the Ultimate Ears. Okay, so we have the device, and it's very nice. It's got an aluminum backing. You can see the 80 gig there, and nice little Zune logo, and at the bottom there, you're not going to be able to see that, but I'll tell you, it says hello from Seattle again. It's not a whole lot less thick. It's still pretty chunky. I mean, it's not overwhelmingly chunky, but anyway. So at the bottom you have your sync port. On the side, nothing. At the top you've got your lock switch, and I believe this is here for the wireless the wireless circuitry to get through, and that's what somebody told me, at least. I don't know that for a fact, but and your earphone connector, and that's about it for controls on there. And then we have on the front, you have this the Zune pad is what they're calling it, which is a touch sensitive. You can scroll around on there, and then you got your play, pause, and your back buttons. That's about it. Let me show you what it looks like in comparison to some other familiar devices, and I'm going to start with the joke that somebody mentioned, this big old hunkin' original Dell DJ. You see there, it's quite a bit thinner than the old Dell DJ, which I'm not going to lie, this is still a great device. I think that's a 20 gig now. Then we have your original Zune, and it's a little bit shorter, just a tad shorter, which I'm not sure if you can see that with the contrast. The thickness, it's not too much thinner. It looks like, about 3/4 of thickness. So, but anyway, that's your original Zune right there. Let's see, something some of you might like here, which is an unfair comparison as far as device is concerned because of the technology involved in this one. But there's your iPhone, and the iPhone is thinner. It's a little taller, but it's thinner. Not by a lot though, not by a lot. Let's see what else we have here. We have, which this is not really a real true comparison. This is an old beat up original, or 3rd gen or 2nd gen iPod Nano, and then you have your, I believe, 3rd gen is, I'm not really an iPod guy, so I get kind of confused there, but that's the 3rd gen, I believe. And yeah, obviously you got your your flash-based Zune 2 there, which the pads are about the same size. You got your Sansa Connect, or excuse me, Sansa E200. Sansa Connects right here. And somebody asked for a video comparison between, I'm not sure if they were talking about this one, or because this is the iPod video, or the Touch, which would not be a fair comparison, but that's your original iPod, which is thinner than the Zune 2. That one's only 30 gig and that one's 80 though. And that's about it for devices to compare to. Let's get the camera set up a little bit and give you a little demonstration of the software that's included on it. Okay, first I'm going to show you this view here because I wanted to show you how the buttons work. You use your back button obviously to go through the back in the menu system here, and then hit play or whatever. But the thing is, this Zune pad, I'm not clicking it. I'm pushing on it, or stroking it, if you will. And that's how that thing operates. You can also use it, if you can hear that, you can use it by pressing up and down, which is the way that you had to maneuver through the menus on the Zune 1. But, so anyway, let's see what all we got here. I'm going to set this down and give you a little closer look. And that's my son right there, by the way, in the background picture there. So let's start with, let's start at the bottom with settings. You got your wireless, your wireless setting. And you can turn your wireless on or off. You can sync now, which I showed a demo of a wireless sync a little bit earlier. If you want to check the other videos, I actually downloaded an entire album over there, or synced it over there. Information tells a little bit about it, about the wireless. Presence basic. Sometimes if you don't hit the button right in the center, you have any current song or basic. So if you don't hit the pad right here in the center, you'll move up or down. It's kind of a pain until you get used to it. Okay, so wireless. Now our display, you can change when it backlights out, the brightness, which was, go ahead and move that to high. TV on and out, on or off, and background, and you can basically just reset it to default, which I don't want to do because that would take my kid off the screen, right? And I want to keep the kid there. Music, you have and by the way, I'll tell you that in a little bit. Shuffle off, repeat off, and artist album only. Pictures, sound on off, touch on or off, radio, which I'll show you the settings there. Pick what locale you're in. Language, there's a few languages you can choose from. And then about, there we go again. About the Zune, Big Daddy Zune, that's what I named this one here. a little funnier than the one I called my last one, which was Mobility Site. I have 366 songs, 5,474 pictures, and 16 videos, and I've only used 3 gigabyte. I didn't do a full sync of my music yet, so you got some legal stuff, but we don't care about that, do we? So anyway, alright, so that's settings. Then we go up here to podcasts, and just to let you know that they have a new link thing where you can actually set up a link to your own podcast, so you can do a one-touch subscription from like your website or your podcast's home website to automatically, you just click one button and they're subscribed to your podcast feed. So anyway, you just click on podcast and you can send it or play it, and it got some information on it down here, how long it is, when it was done, and all that good stuff. And these are just the default ones that came with the preloaded content. Then you got your radio, which works. Let's turn this up here. You hear that white noise there? So anyway, we got some little basic controls there, and I don't know how it works real well. I haven't had a chance to mess with it, but I know I like it with the original Zune. Then you got social, which will say inbox near, and I've got no items there. Pictures. I have, what did I tell you, 5,474 pictures in one folder. So I click on there, and then I've got all these subfolders, and you can slowly scroll through the pictures there, or you can, which it keeps up with pretty good. I can do it faster or slow or whatever, but that's a lot of pictures. And you can do a slideshow. I'm kind of afraid to, because I'm not sure what's going to pop up there, because I have some personal pictures on here. Nothing outrageous, but so there's a slideshow, and I believe it's set to a 5-second interval. I don't know what that was. There's some trophies won. So back out of there, or you can, you got thumbnails for your folders here, and I can go here to these 213 pictures and find one I like. And let's see, that's my dog there. There you go. And then you click there, and you can zoom in, apply as your background, send it, or in the slideshow or whatever. So it'll zoom in, and then click back, it zooms back out. So pictures are cool, and I've got a whole lot of them on there, as you can see. Alright, let's get up here to videos, which the video is pretty neat on here. Oops. I'm trying to do this through the viewfinder, and that's not working. You can got your information about the video, how long it is, all that good stuff. One thing I didn't mention, down here at the bottom, you've got your Wi-Fi, your battery life indicator, and so forth down there at the bottom. So we'll play this, and pretty good video. Like I said in an earlier video, it's 320 by 240, which I really believe they could have gotten away with doing a 640 by 480 and really blown the doors off of the competition as far as video quality is. But that's pretty darn good in its own right. So it's a really nice screen. But you just scroll through your videos here, or you can go by your all videos or music videos. So if you got some movies, it'd be under all videos. And anyway, alright, so let's go up here to music, and we'll start with that part. You can sort your list by artists, playlists, songs, genres, albums, and back to artists. So let's look at the album view here. And the faster you scroll, the quicker you go through the list. And mind it, I've only got 300 something songs on here, so it's going pretty quick. It can take up to 10 seconds or something for some big ones, but I go down here to an album. Let's go to Live in Texas Lincoln Park, which is a great concert, and it gives you the list there, everything there, and we click on one of them and play, and there you go, big album art, got all your information about the song. Click here and you can rate it, shuffle, blah blah blah, go to the artist, and this is the new rating system they have. You either like it or you don't like it, love it or hate it, or whatever you want to say it, which is a little different than the 5-star rating that they have. But anyway, you just scroll through with this little touchpad here, and we'll go back up to, well, we go to genres. You can pick all your jazz music you got here, which is something that was preloaded because I don't think I have any jazz. And we go to songs, and there's all the songs, 344 songs. That scrolls pretty quick. There you go, that's a good one for you right there. Yeti Stomp. The Backyardigans. You can tell I got kids, right? So I'm just hitting the back button. Okay, so we're just going to back out of here. And that's how you get around in here. And like I said, we got album, genres, songs, artists, or excuse me, playlists and artists. I like the album view personally because when I want to listen to one particular band, that's what I want to listen to. So we got some Daughtry here. Anyway, that's it. This is the 80 gig Zune. I will do some more demos and show you some other things and some customized stuff that I plan to do to it over the next few days. I am really enjoying this 80 gig worth, and hopefully next time I bring you another video, I will have this thing full. Anyway, check out mobility site or gotzune.com, and have a good evening.